how do I get started backpacking? And I'll give you the answer in this video right now. I think the best way that anyone can get started backpacking is by going on day hikes. I think day hikes are just a great way to prepare for backpacking for three major reasons. The number one reason is that it allows you to test your gear. And so a lot of people, when they get started thinking about backpacking or going on hikes, they oftentimes will buy a ton of new gear, and they get out there and then they realize that something failed on them or it doesn't work. And I think that's what day hikes are perfect for. It allows you to go out there and see what gear works for you, why it didn't work for you, as well as checking out the quality of gear that you take out there. The number two thing that I think day hikes is really good for is testing your endurance. When people first get started hiking or backpacking, I don't know about you, but I had no idea how many miles I covered in an hour. I had no idea what kind of backpacker or hiker I was. Was I someone who liked to stop and smell the roses? Was I someone who liked to make sure that I got my miles and no matter what, that's what I'm doing? Or was I someone who was kind of a mix, where I don't mind stopping, but I also want to make sure I make up the miles that I thought I was going to get? So I know, for example, because of day hikes and backpacking trips now, that I travel about 3 miles per hour, top speed, usually on pretty even terrain. And that's something that you can figure out for yourself by going on a day hike. And I always recommend that people do that. The third reason I think that day hikes are a perfect way to get started in backpacking is because, and it's a biggie, you get to practice so much of the skills and those things that you need on your backpacking trips. They're really honed. Those good habits and bad habits are created through day hiking. And you really can get a sense of exactly how things are going to go, exactly how much water you need based on how strenuous your hike is from a day hike. It gives you an idea of how best to pack your pack to make sure it's comfortable. Like I said before, your gear is a big one that you kind of get a handle on by going on a day hike. So I think those are three big ways that you can, three big reasons why it's important that you go on day hikes in order to kind of figure out your backpacking style, or if backpacking is even for you. Okay guys, this video was a little different, and it's the start of a new series. And what I'm trying to do here is I'm really trying to talk to beginners, or people who are just starting to get into backpacking and hiking, and answer some of those questions that you always wanted to ask but wasn't sure how to ask them, or you didn't have a format to ask them. So go ahead and down in the comments down below, go ahead and post those questions. You know, what questions do you have about backpacking, or kind of what I do out on the trail? Go ahead and put them down below. I really appreciate it. I love YouTube for engaging with you guys. I really think I have a lot of fun doing it. If this video was helpful for you, be sure to like the video, comment down below with any questions you have, and go ahead and subscribe. It's a really good way to kind of keep up with what's going on in the channel and making sure that you don't miss a video in this series, because it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's a really good conversation that we can have. All right, guys. Peace.